So here's a compilation of a bunch of time lapses that I've taken making my wallet style, the hand-laced envelope wallet. First you'll see me cutting them out. I use paper pattern and cut everything by hand. There's no die cuts, no electric cutting machine. Everything's done by hand. Then I'll cut the lacing by hand, which you'll see in a little bit. And then I attach the lacing to a prong needle and I lace it by hand. I use a hole punch, a hand punch to punch the holes where, that's what this part is right here. Punch the holes where all the lacing is going to go, as well as the hardware. And then I put it together. I also trace out the logo by hand and use a heat tool to brand it in, which you'll see more toward the end. But right here is lacing, lacing, lacing. Lacing really takes forever, but I love it because it makes the strongest item you're ever going to have. The seams are exactly as strong as the rest of the bag because they're made of the same material. They're all the same leather. And here I am cutting the lacing. I use this awesome little spiral cutting tool, and it helps me make really good use of my scraps. And here I am again, lacing, lacing, lacing. Sometimes I need an awl to shove in there before the lacing can come through. If the lacing is really thick, I need to open up the hole that I punched to allow the lacing to come through before it shrinks back down for a really tight fit. Makes really nice looking finished product. And then I'm about to, here I am setting the hardware, and there we go. And then this is one of the last steps I do on most things, which is branding in my logo. And I use two different tips on the heat tool to really call out the different design lines in the logo. And then setting some hardware, and there we are.